Good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. We have episode 5 of season 5 of Realm NFT. We're just going to do a quick update. This is actually going to be the last update that we do prior to the season ending. We have exactly 7 days, 3 hours, and 1 minute left as of the time of this recording. So 1 week a little plus. Until this season is over and we are thinking about season 6 and our strategy for season 6. So I wanted to go ahead and do a quick update. As far as my strategy, we are grinding. I mentioned on the last video, we are at the stage where it's a lot of grinding, just trying to run a lot of missions if possible. I know what I need to improve. I know what I don't need to improve on next season. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I think I mentioned this on the last time. I am in Europe and I've been in Europe for some time now. I'm just chugging away. It's been a slow go. I'm only on level 22 and I'm very close to getting that additional helper. That's been my goal since day one, at least one of my goals. The other goal that I've been trying for is to get in the top 50 of the Gold League. I continue to improve, but I think I am out of reach of getting to actual level 50. With only a week left, I'll continue to grind. Maybe I'll get lucky, but I think it's out of reach for me, to be honest with you. I am currently 73. I just leaped in front of Worker. I know him and I keep bouncing back and forth. But I just leaped in front of him right before this video because I wanted to be in front of him for the video. But I'm sure here when he gets his missions done, he's going to jump right back over me. So we keep leapfrogging. We'll probably continue to do that. Maybe we'll get up mid 60s by the end of the season. But we'll see. I'm happy with it. As far as the prizes go, I'm going to go ahead and get an epic equipment plus the little trophy. Would have loved the 5-star, but it is what it is. I at least know what I need to improve in next season because I did some things that actually worked out pretty well for me. But I also know there's some things that I need to improve on. As I mentioned, right now I'm doing grinding. I'm trying to do one mission in Europe, both missions in South America, and both missions in North America. Ideally, I would be doing both missions in Europe. But unfortunately, I just don't have the leaders that can handle 2 of them. This guy right here is the only leader that I have that can really do Europe. I ended up losing this mission. That's why you see a lower tier leader in Europe. The resources were much lower. It is what it is. I think that's one of the main things that I need to improve on and one of the reasons why I'm trying to run as many missions as possible in addition to trying to get a higher rank. Just trying to level up my different tiers. For example, like I got this guy. He's doing pretty well as far as my 4-star trucker goes. Let's go ahead and show him. He's able to do 204, which is pretty significant. I should try and level up some of the other ones that I'm not using on a regular basis. For example, the scientist I'm not using, but the scientists have a lower capacity. I need to get some more generals. I'm going to go ahead and get the new leader that they have out there. If you look over here, the supervisor. I think the supervisor is going to be great for early game because it basically increases your production of resources, which if you have that in there and you're constantly producing more, plus you give them a little bit of caffeine, they're going to be clutch for early game. So I'm really hoping to get a 5-star. There's 4 or 5-star. They did mention that in the next pack for season 6, you're guaranteed to get one of these. I just don't know what level stars that they're going to have access to. I'm assuming most people get lower stars, but still, it'll be helpful, especially in the early game. So I do want to go ahead and get that if possible. As far as other things that I'll continue to do, as far as next season, I'm going to try and hit the research hard earlier in the season. One of the first buildings in Africa, I'm going to try and do the research center instead of leaving it as the last building I do in Africa. I'm hoping that'll at least give me a little bit of a boost early game. I have some more 5-stars that I went out and grabbed. This guy was new. Thank you to whoever, and I apologize, left this one in the comments. As far as The Economist, I think that's going to be a good early game to have one of those because it reduces the cost. I have 2 of my professionals that increases the speed of training. I have 2 generals, and I have 2 truckers. One 5-star trucker, 1 4-star trucker. So those all interchange quite a bit, and I'll move those around a lot more early game. which I think will help me quite a bit. And if I'm able to get one of the new supervisors, I think that'll be clutch early game for me as far as boosting up. Any other tips that I have? I really don't have a ton for right now because it's grinding. It's a lot of grinding. It's trying to level up my leaders. Really, I am trying to still continue to finish in the top 100, get the bonus for getting to level 23, that additional helper, and then just level up as much as possible because I'm prepping for the next season. Because next season, I am diehard, all in, gonna get in the top 50 of the gold. That's my goal. So hopefully we can do that. As far as the global rankings go, I'm 73 in gold, 80 in the global, which means we'll have a few more people that are a challenge jumping up from silver to gold next season. But I think I'm preparing myself to be ready for that. Just going to continue to level up and move forward. I also noticed the other thing that I really like as far as the boats, I have been getting, we'll go ahead and do this. I have been getting some of the tokens, some of the prize tokens in from the boats. Also got a piece of equipment, which was kind of neat to see. I don't know if that's new, but I that was pretty neat to get. There we go, got some more reputation. So I'm going to go ahead and do an end of season recap here as part of my season 6 video that I do in about a week and a half. So make sure you check out that video. I'll do the full results, what I finished up, my full, what I guess you could call lessons learned, things that I'll do better, things that I will avoid in season 6, so we can all prep and get ready to crush it in season 6. The other thing I'm working on right now, and I suggest if you have extra RLM that you don't want to pull out, go ahead and start unlocking the second items here. Basically, you see the lock here. Go ahead and start unlocking those because they are becoming useful, especially with the ones that I'm running on missions. I'm doubling it up. I mentioned this in a previous one. I'm doing business card, and then I'm doing the navigation. I have tried the metal detector, but I kind of like the navigation a little bit better. It means my guys are going faster. My missions are going faster. I do lose a little bit of the reputation, but if I can go ahead and get more missions done in a shorter amount of time, I think in the long run it'll help. So that's just my thoughts. I'm going to continue to test them out. Let me know what you think. What have you done different from season 5 compared to what you did in season 4 that has really helped you? Go ahead and comment down below. We're a community. We're here to, I know it's a competition with the leaderboard, but we're also here to help each other. So any advice you have, go ahead and throw it down in the comments. Let me also know how you're doing so far. I know me and Worker, as I mentioned before, are jumping back and forth, leapfrogging back and forth. Probably will continue to do that the rest of the time this season, but we'll see who wins out in that race that we got going on here. Let me know your ranking. Let me know your league. Let me know your goals for next season. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.